Well, despite the war and the global pressure campaign on Israel, its athletes have done the country proud, scoring a record 7 medals at the Olympic Games in Paris. Let's talk more about that with Uri Levy, journalist and founder of Baba Gol. Good to see you, Uri. So we're going to have the closing ceremony.
Good to see you too, Laura.
Good to see you. We're going to have the closing ceremony in Paris in just a few hours, aren't we? But let's cast our minds back, a couple of weeks. The Israeli athletes were under so much pressure. There was so much fear about their safety and how they were going to be treated at the Olympics. But they have really done a fantastic job, haven't they?
Yes, it's a historical Olympic Games for Israel, no doubt. 7 medals. It's the best Olympic, I would say, ever for this country. We've seen a gold medal. We've seen 5 silver medals, including yesterday's fantastic rhythmic gymnastic group all around criteria, silver medal, and also the bronze medal in the judo by Peter Palchik. And, in the time that we are living in Israel, it's almost absurd to think that the most historical, biggest sports and athletic achievement of this country is coming while this country is at war, while it suffers threats from Yemen, from Lebanon, from Iran, from Iraq, from everywhere, basically, while participating in a war in Gaza. So I think that for Israel, the past 2.5 weeks were, some kind of an emotional roller coaster between the joy and the pride of living here.
It's astonishing, isn't it? Israel is a tiny country. It is under all those pressures we just mentioned, but they really did well in the water sports and judo and the gymnastics. They were the main fields of expertise,
yes.
weren't they?
Yes, it's traditionally Israel is excel in these kind of sports. Judo is a traditional sport that we grab medals in Olympics, but also in sailing. And the gymnastic arena have become, an important core professions in sports for Israel that made you wonder maybe why so little interest in athletics and specifically in these sports in daily life in Israel that is mainly a football-mad country and a basketball-loving country, but in athletics, not so much. Maybe this Olympic that helped us reach 20 medals overall.
Egypt won gold in pentathlon. This is Ahmed El Giddi.
Yes, Egypt, I would say, and the Arab world in general has experienced some kind of, I would say, in some way disappointing Olympic Games, because after the great success in Tokyo, that was the most successful Olympic Games for the Arab world, for the 22 Arab countries with 18 medals. In Paris, the Arab world, the 22 countries grabbed only 17. Pretty much the same, but the expectations before the tournament were high. Egypt has won 3 medals, a gold medal, as you mentioned, in the petroleum. And now you can see the chart of the whole Middle East region, the wider, I would say, of the Middle East and North Africa, including Iran and Turkey. So basically, Iran won the most medals with 12, and she's the leading Middle Eastern country in these Olympics. Turkey won 8, but for the first time in 40 years, Laura, haven't won a gold medal. This is a remarkably bad Olympics for Turkey, yeah? Makes you wonder. Israel, as we said, the best Olympics ever with 7 medals and a gold and everything. And besides that, Morocco is a notable one for the gold in the 3,000 meters run for Soufiane El Bakkali, and obviously the bronze medal for the national football team, which is the first Arab national football team to get a medal in the football tournament in the Olympics. But most interestingly, I would say, Bahrain, Laura, 4 medals, 2 gold medals.
Ooh.
But not surprisingly enough, none of them are Arab competitives. They are all naturalized athletes from Kenya, Nigeria, Russia. So it also makes you wonder about these achievements. And I would say, regardless the number and the account of the medals, the Arab world and the Middle East, especially with everything that's going on now, was always somewhere in the headlines of these Olympics, whether it was Iman Khalif, the Algerian boxer that, brought a very interesting discussion about gender and how West views some kind of, I would say, competition from a boxer that is not
all right, Uri.
But great Olympics.
It's been a good one for everyone. Thank you, Uri.